Oh no, the sky is falling. I'm melting, melting, just like the share price of Medical Properties Trust. Now, today it's down just about 10% at the time of recording here. This comes off the back of a little bit of news about the steward and prospect health situations. So basically, the two troubled tenants, steward and prospect, have both apparently hired advisors to help them refinance debt. Interesting that both of them did this, and the news is breaking on both of them at the exact same time today. What a coincidence. So basically, they're, let's see, Stewart hired Guggenheim Securities, and Prospect hired Houlihan Lokey. I mean, did those sound like some like comic book villains or James Bond villains or what? But apparently, they're investment banks that specialize in assisting financially troubled companies in finding solutions. Well, okay. We already knew that these were financially troubled healthcare companies. So I'm just wondering why this news is being treated as news. Like, yes, they're financially troubled. Maybe they should be getting some help finding some solutions so that they can pay their rent to Medical Properties Trust a little bit more securely. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of, I mean, this is just, I don't know, the market being the market, I guess. Also, coincidentally, of course, today, the that law firm doing the that what shareholder class action thing also did a press release reminding people that there's a deadline to register as a lead plaintiff on June 12th here. And this just is one of those, I don't know. I mean, the basis of the lawsuit, the company masked the distressed state of its tenants. Well, I mean, I've known about the distressed state of its tenants pretty much from the beginning. So that's not news to me as a shareholder. I think anyone who thought that all the tenants were doing well hasn't been paying attention. The company fraudulently transferred hundreds of millions in a bailout. Okay, like, here's the question, right? So if the tenants that occupy these properties are distressed, does it make more sense if your Medical Properties Trust to try to help them round the corner and find a solution, or just say, hey, let them fall and let a big chunk of your portfolio go completely belly up and empty for a potentially prolonged period of time? I mean, I think in a lot of cases, especially if the tenant occupies a big chunk of the portfolio, if MPW can find a win-win solution, I don't see why they wouldn't want to do that. So not really sure how it's not in the best interest of shareholders for them to figure out a way to navigate through it with these tenants. But, that's just my opinion. And the company concealed its fraudulent transfers with fake construction projects. Okay, that's that's kind of jumping the shark. I mean, triple net leases. All right, triple net leases I don't think that they cover capex, which construction tends to be. So they're saying that they shouldn't have had high capex because of triple net leases. I mean, I'm not an expert on triple net leases, but as far as I know, they cover maintenance, but maintenance and capex are different, right? Basically, it's the difference between putting a patch on a roof and completely replacing the roof, or maybe fixing the siding or something and adding a new wing onto the side of the building. It's those are kind of considered two separate different things. And yeah, I don't know, this whole thing seems a little bit wonky to me. Now, I am certainly not in any kind of distress over this. Like, it's definitely annoying when the first alert I see is, oh, this fell. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I expect to see something a little bit more new than this. Okay, it looks like the headlines, just the popcorn headlines as they are, just decided to pile on a bit today with MPW. Honestly, I had just started to initiate a couple more puts. I have one at the $8 strike I just did. Hey, maybe I'll move it down to the 7 strike, lower my basis if any of them get assigned. Not 100% decided on that yet, but honestly, like, I don't feel like anything has materially changed, yet the stock is now almost 10% cheaper. So take from that what you will. That's just kind of where I sit with this drop today. I know a lot of people who watch the channel are interested in this stock and may have seen the price drop, but maybe wanted to hear what was behind it. So that's pretty much what I got for you today on that. We'll see how these situations develop, of course. The proof will be in the pudding on what their financial results are over the next couple years with some of the things they have in the works. And, all I'll say is that I'm happy to buy good companies, good assets in times of temporary distress. And that's what I suspect this is. And that's why I have a position in this company. Okay? Now, if you want to talk more about this, do me a favor, join the Discord, which is in the description. Leave comments below with any, thoughts, questions, concerns, remarks. I love it when you do that. It makes me so happy. Give the video a like if you liked it. Subscribe to continue to be a part of the conversation as we go forward. Take it easy, everyone, and have yourself a wonderful weekend. Cheers now.